We started with a workshop which was deeply introspective, and in thinking about where they felt situated within their own personal experiences and their lived experiences, and then being Middlebury students, and then being physically in this space. How did they imagine all of their experiences being honored within a mural? They trusted the artists to take all that, synthesize it, and come up with some design ideas that connected back to what students were experiencing.
So myself, O's, Marthalicia, Pro, and Scottie went back and just started, decompressing everything. We all kind of went off in our corners and just took some of the ideas and illustrated them. Then we came back together to see where we all were. And then the following Monday is when we got together, laid out everything, and everybody just started taking their place.
So these two works together, but then the lungs and other things I don't know. But I know that goes over there.
The full design wasn't concrete on Monday. It continued to emerge. By Tuesday, more elements emerged. More ideas came out.
Letting it go.
That is so
And so
cool.
as the tree comes up, like that would be a place for this, potentially for the birds to come out.
We are now figuring out how we can balance each other on site, on the spot, which is beautiful because now we can lay out a few patterns here and there, and any of the student body can participate.
The energy is powerful and beautiful, and when you reach that with the students, then we're able to welcome more and not edit nobody. Just allow them to be without judgment, without critique. And this idea of like, oh, I'm not an artist is, I'll try it. Because all of us are emitting a beautiful, powerful energy that then everybody gravitates towards, because we all want that. We just don't know how to obtain it. So when you see a circle of people creating that, you might not know what it is, but you're gonna be gravitated towards, and you're gonna be like, before you know it.
We are not just throwing these words out of like trust, it's being practiced throughout the creative process. So we have to trust each other that this is gonna happen. The faculty in school has to trust that we're gonna put something out there that is positive and uplifting. So like this is a living, active, creative process.
The students really fed all of the iconography and symbolism that's coming out in the mural as like what they really wanted to feel from it. Max actually said at one point, imagine you were blind and you walked into this building, what would you want to feel?
It felt like a really tangible change that we made on that building, and it felt like there was so much more than just paint on that wall. There were hopes and just sort of emotions imbued into that paint that you could feel, and even now walking through it, there's just a different energy to that space, and it's something we really needed.
You don't notice how empty it was, how empty the walls were, until we started filling it up with things, filling up with paint, filling up with drawings. So now when I walk through, it feels natural, it feels at home, that we have these warm colors greeting people as they walk past.
The murals in that area have given that space life. And it felt so dead before. It was cold. And now there's so much energy, there's vibrancy, there's life in there, there's warmth.